Welcome back to Cooking for Humans! Today is Taco Tuesday! You know, every day's a good day now because, the Lord. But today is especially a good day because the human children's favorite day is Taco Tuesday! And their favorite kind of taco shells besides, the handmade ones I made are the Old El Paso cheddar ones, the ones that kind of taste like Doritos. So today, we're going to be making mock Old El Paso cheddar taco shells without all the icky stuff in it. It's really simple. We do need to make cheese powder. This is an item that's to blend cheese. Okay? Now, for this you actually do need shredded cheese from the store because it's got the starch in it. Okay? What we're going to do is we put the oven on. You got to put the oven on between 200 and 225. We're going to do it at 220. We're going to do a thin, single layer. And then you can use this powder, literally, to make homemade Doritos, homemade mock Doritos, homemade, anything that requires, like, cheese snacks in it. So we're going to do a thin layer. Okay? And we're going to stir it only once when it's in there, about halfway through, because you put it in for 30 to 45 minutes. If it's browning, your temp's too high, pull it out. If oil is pulling on top, your temperature's too high. Okay? So we're just going to keep an eye on it. Nice and later. We're going to make a lot. And then once it's done, I'm going to show you how to incorporate into the homemade taco shells, which we're using the Spanish corn flour. And I'm going to show you how to do it. So right now we're going to do this. I'm going to put it in the oven. Remember, between 200 and 225. If it's browning, pull it out. And you're going to let this cool completely because the cool cheese will break up easily. The human mom's food processor's brain is broken, so we can't use that. We're going to be using a zippy and a rolling pin because that's how we roll around here. So I'm going to put this in the oven and I'm going to show you what it looks like when it comes out. Until then, be blessed. We'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Our cheese has been done, getting out, pulled it off, and all that good stuff. It snaps, brittle, all that good stuff. Now, if you don't have a blender or a food processor, you put it in a Ziploc bag and crush it up, or thankfully I have a magic bullet from the human mom who loves smoothies. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put a bunch in here. Whatever bowl today, thank you Lord, I have something to do or whatever. You can use the rolling thing in the Ziploc bag. Nothing wrong with that. So let's put this in here. I let it cool like 10-15 minutes. Woohoo! We got cheese powder! Airtight jar. Well, you're not using it. If it's a little wet, that means not all the moisture came out. So it just could sit longer, but we have cheese powder in my closet cleaner. Everybody, y'all know this. I'll let it air out just a little bit more. And then you put it in the fridge one. And we're going to move this out of the way. I'm going to get my bowl that I already should have had to do the dough. But nobody's perfect. It's okay. While I'm doing that, I'm also going to get 1.5 cups of warm water. I'm going to put 2 cups of the, I don't know how to say it. I'm very bad at pronouncing Spanish names. The masa flour. Okay. I'm going to do that. 2 cups of masa flour. Okay. And we want it to taste like the Old El Paso cheese taco shells, which kind of taste like Doritos to the human children. So, the seasonings are ready. It is 1/4 teaspoon of, I wrote it down for you guys because sometimes I forget. It's 1/4 teaspoon of paprika, 1/4 teaspoon of sugar, and 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And it's gotta go in here. I'm gonna mix the dry first, obviously. Okay. Like so. Then you put 2 to 3 tablespoons of your cheese powder. We got 1. They like it extra cheesy, so 2. We're gonna do 3. You put as much, as you want it. Okay? I'm gonna mix that. See, look, you guys can make your own cheese powder. Like the taco shells at the store, like, you gotta buy it, it's okay. It's all good, but we try to eat healthier around here. If you read the boxes of anything you buy, there's so many ingredients. This is like, flour, butter, some seasoning, and the cheese was literally from it being shredded, it's fine or whatever. It's only like 5-6 ingredients and it doesn't even cost much because a bag of this flour is like $3. We already had butter, the cheese we already had. Now we're going to add in the butter and mix it. And then we're going to add in the water sort of slowly until it forms together, not sticky but smooth type of deal. I always end up using the whole cup and a half, honestly. Like, I know I do. Ooh, I swear somebody needs to invent smell division because I can smell this. See? I always end up adding the whole thing. Because of what liquidy, I always end up putting more flour in, so it's really not a big deal. Honestly. You want it to be a Play-Doh consistency. So, I'm going to put a little bit more on it. And once you get it to the Play-Doh consistency, you're going to let it sit for 10 minutes, and then I'm going to show you what to do with the rest of it. We'll be done. And then, it's been 10 minutes. We're going to roll out the dough. So, as much as I make tortillas right here, I don't have a tortilla press. Go figure. We're going to roll it out, smash them. Don't make them too thin. I have an iron smasher for burgers, so we're just going to do this. And we're going to have to put them on the griddle in a pan. Cook them like 30 to 40 seconds on each side before we put them in the oven. Put your oven to 350 degrees. If you have like one of the taco hole things, that's really cool. We have a wire rack. So after they're cooked a little, we're going to put them over and show you how to do it. So I'm going to get that done. And if you don't have any of these things, a rolling pin, you roll it out. Thin, but not too thin. And you cook them so they're flexible. So, I don't know if you guys can tell, but they're kind of orange, but not neon orange because we used natural things. Also, for the cheese powder, it gets stored in an airtight container in a cool, dry place, so make sure your cheese is fully dry before you do it. Mine is dry, but I'm making sure it's extra dry, sitting on the plate, now in a thin layer, and it can stay up into the your food cabinet or whatever, cool, dry area for 2 to 3 weeks, and if it's extra dry, a whole month. We don't put it in the fridge because moisture, but because we use the store bought stuff, it's got some stuff in it to help it stay good. So I'm going to take one and see. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go like this, and have a taco shell. And that's about it. And then once they're all done, they're going to go in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes at 350 degrees, and when they come out, I'll show you what they look like. Okay, they're out the oven, and while they're still hot, I'm going to sprinkle more cheese on it for the human children, because they love the cheese. Cheese powder, cheese powder, cheese powder. When will I ever learn to get a plate ready to show you guys, honestly? They are crunchy, but also still a little bit soft, because some of them like them soft crunchy, but they could have gone in there for 5 more minutes if I wanted them to. But I do what the humans request. Let me get a plate to show you. It's like, see, look, how beautiful it stands. I'll come closer for you people. Get closer. Oh, look how beautiful. It's a little orange. It's crunchy and soft. It's so good. And there you have it, guys. Mock Old El Paso cheese taco shells. Now, if you wanted it soft, you could have just left it from one that gets soft, which I did for some of the humans, super soft. And these are crunchy for the other humans. And the meat and the rice and the beans are all ready. Now, there you go. Remember to store your cheese powder in the food cabinet, not the fridge, 2 to 3 weeks. 1 month if it's super dry, let mine sit out to make sure it's super dry. Until then, Jesus loves you. This rat loves